Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. It's your boy Vinny with Lifted, Leveled, and Lowered. I am in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and one of my co-workers is going to introduce me to a friend of his that does autocross. I've never heard of it, and apparently it's kind of big, and I should have heard about this sport, but I never have. And to top it off, he's got an alligator, like a pet alligator. I'm pretty excited to feed this alligator. So I hope I get to feed it. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so I'm following Brennan, and apparently they filmed Dukes of Hazzard on this property. Don't know if it's true. Kind of hope it is true. Gonna find out about it. Maybe we get a story out of him. So I'm with my buddy Will. Will, say hi.
Hello, y'all.
So like I said, Will does autocross. He's gonna teach us, or at least teach me, a little more about this sport. He's gonna show us his car. Pretty excited. Here we go. Start filling this in.
So autocross, it's in short terms, it's parking lot racing. It's not high speeds, first, second gear. Sometimes you might get in third. It's one of the biggest motorsports in the United States. It's just underrated because nobody really, unless you do it, people just don't know about it. It's not on TV. Most people that race their cars, it's their daily drivers. They come out. Some of them change their rims and tires out. We do it once a month on Sundays. There's different groups in Louisiana. There is 4 groups. There's Delta in New Orleans, there's Central Louisiana, there's Soella in Lake Charles, and there's Red River, North Louisiana. And we kind of all do our own thing. Everybody kind of goes from race to race. There's national events where you can win, tires, stuff like that. It's not a lot of money involved. It's just bragging rights between friends.
I can already see where this is going.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get into the sport?
I'd done it years and years ago in a Camaro Super Sport. There wasn't a car for it, so for a while I was looking for a decently priced car. A couple years went by, I ran across this. It was in a repo yard actually, and I got it, picked it up for 4,500 bucks. I had to do a little front end work to it. It's got suspension, it's got front and rear sway bars, it's tuned, full exhaust intake, and that puts me in a class called STR. Different modifications will put you in different classes. They do something called packs, which is kind of like a handicap. So if you have a bone stock car, you have a chance of outpaxing somebody with a fast car based off of that handicap. So it gives you, a raw time and a packs time, which gives people different things that they can look forward to. So
now, are there certain things you have to have, like a roll cage? You need that to do autocross, or
not at all? No, autocross, as long as it is wider than it is tall, you can bring it out there.
So no bringing the Jeep. You're saying I can't bring my Jeep?
If your Jeep was wider than it was tall, they would allow you to bring it out there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The Jeep's, you guys know, is a 40. I've run a 40 1550.
Yeah, probably taller than one.
I'm probably taller. Maybe we can bring the Jeep out, do a little autocross, guys. I don't know. Possibly. Take us through your car. Front to back. I know you told us a little more about the modifications. Can we see the motor? You got any motor work done to it?
Yeah, it doesn't have any motor work, but it is.
It's a beautiful car.
Yeah, the Honda's got a really strong. This is the AP1 2002. It's a little underrated for the class I'm in. The new Mazda Miata is king in the class that I'm in. Sorry, it's still on the trailer. I just got back from a race event this past weekend, and I've got another one this weekend, so I just left it on the trailer.
Of course, we're not here this weekend.
Yeah, unfortunately. I live down a long gravel road, so everything is super dusty. Everybody calls it the dirty car, but dirty car whoops up on a lot of people. So.
Hey, it doesn't matter what it looks like when it wins, right?
That is correct. Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
So it's got actually 200,000, almost about to hit 200,000 miles on this motor.
That's a lot of miles.
It is a lot of miles.
And you beat the hell out of this thing.
Yes, I beat it every single time.
What does that tell you guys about VTEC? Yeah. Beat the hell out of it. Keeps going.
VTEC, yeah.
Now, if somebody wants to get involved, is there like a state? Is it adjusted per state, or is it just one big website everybody go to find races?
Pretty much every state has a couple of different chapters that do this. So if you were interested in it, I would just Google SCCA and then put your state behind it, and it would probably pull up the regions that are in your state, and then you can just see when the events are. They all have websites. Most of them now are using Facebook pages.
That's awesome.
So
now, if you guys do autocross, I want to hear about it. Hit me up on Instagram. I'm going to post Will's information if Will lets me.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then you guys can hit him up if you're in Louisiana, if you don't know about him. Now that I'm learning about this, maybe Hercules should sponsor an event, give away a set of tires. That'd be pretty neat, right? I think you guys would be into it. I know I'd be into it. And then we could come out and film an event because we have to be here for it. Makes sense, right?
Yes, sir.
So also, Will just told me inside he has, what would you call that inside?
The racing simulator?
He has a racing simulator. So we're going to check that out. And then we're going to try to feed a gator, like we talked about earlier. This dude's got a gator.
Alright, so I'll do one just to show you.
Awesome.
And then we'll get you on it. Just realize it's backwards. You hungry? Come on. There you go. Come on.
There he is. Crikey.
Come on. Good girl. You want that chicken, huh? You smell that chicken? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Two steps over here. Good girl.
Will is full of surprises. He has another toy that we're going to play with. Check this out. So I asked Will if it was true the Dukes of Hazzard was filmed here. And the answer is?
Yes, not all of it, but there was a couple of houses used, and a bunch of scenes done out here. I had a roommate at the time when this was probably back into college, by the college days, and so they had security guards at the end of our gravel road, and they would leave the Duke's car and the police cars out here. So one night we're having a few drinks. I'm like, let's go get the cars. Like, all right. I said, all right, you're going to chase me through Zachary in the cop car, and I'm going to drive the Duke's car. And they're like, no, we've been drinking, we shouldn't do that. So what we did was we took the Duke's car, drove it out here in the field, mud road everywhere, brought it back and faced it the other way when we were done, just to kind of say hi. So I mean, it's the Broken Lizard group, so they're all fun and games. But we got to meet, that whole group: Jessica Simpson, Burt Reynolds, Willie Nelson. So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Well, it's full of awesome stories today, guys. This is great.
So this is a CMG MK9. The government shutdowns got me a little behind on my suppressor, which should be coming in the next month or so. I've got a 3-inch barrel that'll go on it, so the suppressor should stick out to about right there. But this is just one of my funnest plinking guns.
And
so.
what caliber does it shoot?
9mm.
9 mil. Gotcha.
Yes, sir. We'll shoot a couple. Hopefully it doesn't jam because I've got some cheap bullets in it, but we'll see. Good to go?
Yep.
And we got a jam.
I see what you see now. It's got a laser. It's got a little red dot.
Yes.
All right, and safety is
On the left-hand side,
left-hand side.
just flip it.
Which way?
Right there.
Oh,
It's hot, ready to go.
shows you how often I shoot guns, you know? That was cool. What is this gun here?
This is a 300 Blackout. It's a SIG. SIG's got some really nice expensive stuff. It's actually a pistol. Press it up here, fold it over if you want to just have a pistol. Or
That's a pistol?
bring it back out. These are both classified as pistols.
Those are pistols.
Yes, sir.
That is sick.
So like I said, this one is going to be a little louder than it should be because it is supersonic bullets instead of subsonic, but it's still a lot quieter than if you didn't have the suppressor on it.
Gotcha.
And this one's off, so I'll probably be shooting funky soon.
All right, guys, today's vlog was short, but I wanted to get a little something while I was here in Louisiana. If you haven't subscribed, please smash that subscribe button, hit a like, share with your friends. I promise vlogs are going to start getting a little better. Have a great day.